Okay. I think I have a little bit of time. Uh, More attempts at game dev. Um, it's been a second. I've been doing other stuff in real life. I guess I'm doing a thing in real life right now. But yeah, got this going. So, right, we can press down. Don't mind me being pinged. Anyway, so I think oh yeah, let's all right. Thoughts. Thoughts. My friend said to me the other day that watching people think is boring. That's true. That is entirely true. Um so true. All right. So, you're going to watch me think anyway. Or maybe not. Whatever. Okay. So we actually need so velocity. Velocity should probably be based off player and attributes. Uh, Say I don't know, int uh speed equals 10. So 10 pixels or something. Okay. And then we need to introduce this in here. We need to get rid of this RGB stuff, I think. Okay. Of course, that's just going to turn into debt. I'll never get rid of that. Int speed. Okay. And then where the heck are we? Oh. Let's come in here. Oh, we don't. We'll just set it as is. What? Oh, it was just okay. Visual Studio is kind of slow, in my opinion. All right. Need to update some stuff here. Attributes dot x position plus equal x. Oh right, I think I was whining about this because update position doesn't set it; it just adds to it. Okay. To do add method to add int value to position. And yeah, add int value to position and create. Say add methods to add int value or set int value for position. Okay, we'll get back to that. Sprite dot x equals attributes dot x position. Okay. All right. Quite a few conversations going on. Got some kombucha. I made kombucha back in the day. If you leave it too long, it basically just turns into vinegar. So, just FYI. also explodes a lot. It ferments really quickly. Then you shove it in the fridge, and sometimes the fermentation process doesn't slow down, so you'll pop one open and you just get sprayed in the face with the velocity of a fire hose. All right. So, what are we doing? Thomas? Genesis? No, Genesis creates the world, Thomas moves. All right. Yeah. Right. Here we are. Right. Okay. Y velocity plus equal or equals player dot attributes dot velocity or speed, I guess. Cool. These might actually, I'm not sure yet. Might be better off as just ifs. SDLK W. Y velocity equals negative player dot attributes dot speed case SDL K A. Why? We need a break too, don't we? Is it really undefined? Why? SDLK. I swear the like IntelliSense and Visual Studio isn't the best at times, or it might just be my laptop like not being able to deal with it. You know, that's my fault for buying the cheapest laptop I could. You know? All right. So x velocity equals player dot attributes dot speed break case SDLKD. Well, okay, A should be negative actually because we're moving in the left direction, which is further towards 0. So x velocity equals player dot attributes dot speed. All right. And then what's up with this render player function? Update y. Okay, so we also need to add player dot update x position x velocity. All right, cool. And then let's see if that renders, that compiles, that works. Okay, well the game comes up. Oh, look at that. Oh, but there's like input lag and we can't go diagonally, which was entirely what I was thinking. Because yeah, I wonder if we change those to just ifs so we can capture like all the conditions at once. There we go. Doop. Well, anyway, there's a 2-directional movement now, so that's cool. Okay. Here, pausing. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. No, not like it matters to you guys. Okay. We will also need like a clear function to like clear something to clear the old surface. Clear. Clear, 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 clear. Clear, clear, clear. Render clear. Clear the current rendering target with the drawing color. Are we using a renderer? I've seen renderers before, but I haven't used it, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll control F. Render. We're not using a renderer. Alright. Because why would we? Okay. So what SDL renderer sure, okay. I'm starting SDL2 renderer. Okay. Is a struct that holds, yep. Renderer is a struct that handles all rendering. It's tied so it can render within. Okay, fine. So set render. This sets the color. You clear screen to, fine. Okay. I don't know why I'm always like, hey, I should code in C++ when I'm most tired. It doesn't work out very well. Okay, so how do we actually set up a renderer? Oh. Yeah. Woo. Ugh. SDL create renderer. We add the window. Create a 2D rendering context for a window. And then we have render copy. Let's look at that. Copy a portion of the texture to the current rendering target. So, oh, this is interesting. So we'd have to bring in textures. Okay. We don't have textures. You know, I'll probably end up just 2D dungeon sprite set. Yeah. There's a I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. I've used this multiple times for multiple little games I've made. Of course, all of those were like in Unity. Yeah, mostly Unity. So, one in Go. I had a little brief experience with Golang, but yeah. So this would be the tile set I'd probably use, but I want to programmer art my way into things right now. So right now to render. Oh, Thomas. Okay, here. Thomas needs void handle user movement inputs. And then we're going to implement this right underneath game loop. Oh man, this kombucha. Make me burp. Alright. Oh, Thomas. Void. Handle user movement inputs. And then we're going to whatever. There we go. Okay, wonderful. Yeah. We need to pass in SDL event E. Okay. One more pause. Okie doke. I figured out my mind. So we need the event, and then we need yeah, we'll keep those out. And then we need int x velocity, int y velocity, radical. I'm like, do I want to return these or just side effect the whatever? Like, side effect the variables I'm passing in. That is to say, to mutate them, I guess. Maybe not side effect. All right. So we need to handle movement here. So I imagine we'll have a few methods to interface with user input to capture user input. I love kombucha. You know, some people really don't like it. I'm a big fan. Okay. Yeah. Semicolon. Right. Okay. So I think what I actually want to do is some ifs here. He was that one dev. I just remember people dunking on him for some weird game he was making. Like his whole game was basically just a bunch of if statements. But, you know, at the same time, I'm pretty sure, like, Undertale also is just a bunch of if statements, and that's a wonderful game, so. I don't know. Like, working professionally, there is some spaghetti out there, you know? And a lot of times, like, you become the Italian chef, you know? And you get to sort out all the little noodles that have fallen on the floor, and it's your responsibility to know every one of those noodles, even if it is spaghetti. Because at the end of the day, it's about the end product and what actually works and what you're trying to deliver. If it works, it works. You know, and sometimes you do carry around with some debt because of that, but you're still meeting goals. So. And in this case, like, oh, if in this case, it's like whatever, because this is Bruce's little fun time. So fun time learning sesh. Okay, so if it's a key down event, then we need to iterate over the key symbols. So if key sim equals SDLK S, oops, S, then I'm just gonna copy paste this. Oop. Boop, boop. Okay. W A D X velocity. X velocity was yeah. I guess I could yeah. Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Then we're going to ditch this. And I'm also thinking we should record the last pressed key. And I think that would allow us to like basically skip these ifs. Like if the last if the last key is this, then we don't need is like S, you know, is this is S, then we don't need to be modifying the value of y velocity. In fact, it's not even going to be mutated. It would stay the same. So it's like, why bother? You know? Okay. So, and what's funny is, I mean, we could probably just modify this stuff directly. And just like pass in the player coordinates. To do maybe just pass in player chords instead of x and y velocity values. Okay. Let's see if this compiles. Keeps loading on my other screen for some reason. Okay, here we are. Oh, yeah, it still like only does one. And I think it's because we're resetting these values to 0 here. Maybe not. What if we ditch the... Oop. I totally just... I wonder what that looks like in the video. I totally just locked myself out. Okay. What's this keyboard? I like it, but like some of the button locations are annoying. It has this lock button, but it's right next to the backspace. So I tend to lock myself out a lot. I just want to see what happens with this. Build error. Oh, we're still running the game. Nope, same thing. I can't take in multiple key presses at once. And we're going outside the bounds, so we need bounds checking. Hmm. Rough, you know? It's like... I wonder what the great interwebs tell us. SDL get input for 2 keys. Yeah, that's what I mean. Get key state. Okay, we'll go to the actual docs. Get keys. Keyboard state, I guess. returns an integer, which I'm sure represents one of these guys. Not. SDL get keyboard states. What? Okay. I'll pass 0 or null or whatever. Okay, I want to debug and let's breakpoint down here. All right, let's see what happens. See what that gives us, you know. Oh, I don't care about that. Um. Oops. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. My laptop working on overtime. Can't even open up the game now. Right. What is the value of this? Why can't I? There we go. Guess that's difficult, huh? Okay. See if we can print it out. Oh. Fine. Keys pressed. Yeah, that doesn't work. So what does keys pressed give us? Dot. I guess let's look at the return type here. uint8 returns a pointer to an array of key states. Okay. It would be nice to know. So interesting. Doesn't take into account whether shift is called. So like let's comment this out. That's annoying. Ugh. No wonder I use C# for everything. Dynamic lists. Dynamic lists. Amazing. I have to do these weird iterators. Oops. Oh, we could just for. Okay. We could for through it. So int I equals 0, I is less than keys press dot length. Oh, shit, we don't know the array size. Get length of array C++. Let's see if SDL get keyboard state example. Let's see how other people are using it. Oh, I know this dude. Okay. Yeah, I know. SDL skin. Okay. So, can we look this up? It's always fun trying to learn new stuff, you know. Okay. Where's just W? Oh, can we just use key codes, or can we use the key codes? All right. Maybe not. We'll see. Let's try just S. So if key key pressed SDL KS, then we'll say Y velocity equals player dot attributes dot speed, and then if that doesn't work, we'll try the scan codes. Okay. Fine. It doesn't work. You can trust me. It does not work. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my computer is chugging along. It is yeah, 100% CPU rad. Yeah. I need to get a better laptop at some point. Or just get my desktop back together. I gave my wife the memory so she could play WoW. Maybe I've mentioned that before. Okay, so I think it's just this. And it doesn't take into account shift, so capital shouldn't matter. Capitals. Casing shouldn't matter. Okay. So, try that. That also doesn't work. Yeah, that also doesn't work. So, let's Oh, S. S, not W. Did we try S the first time? I don't remember now. With SDLKS? That'd be cool. Okay, that doesn't work. So, yes. There we go. Let's try that again. Does that work? It does work. Amazing. Amazing. You know, at least this stuff has been used for so long that it's been used for so long that it's like really easy to look up information about it, you know? The docs are okay. Did this even fix our problem? Fuck, no. Didn't fix our problem. Oh, and all the velocities are the same, because of course they are. X velocity. But it doesn't seem to take into, like... Oh, there we go. But there's, like, kind of a lag. But that's fine. Cool. Let's see if we can let's see if we can now clean up the rendering a little bit, and clear that out. SDL remove rectangle. Yeah. Okay, let's actually just look at the we should have something tracking. Oh, Genesis. That's right. So Genesis is making a comeback. Okay, what okay. That can be kind of rough. So what I'm thinking here in like this stretch of silence is I need to be able to know like the color or the kind of tile that is where the player is. You know what I mean? Like, I need to know. I need to know what tile the player is currently on, so I can reset it. And I think that's going to. Ah. Yeah, big brain moment. So if each one of our tiles is what 128 by 128 or something like that. Um shit. Yeah, how do I can I clear a rectangle? Cuz that would be really weird. Like let's say they're in between two blocks or two tiles, right? And then I move 10 pixels to the right. How do I clear the 10 pixels they were previously on to like either brown or green or whatever? You know what I mean? So, SDL clear rectangle. This guy, okay. I think we're getting to the point where we might have to actually use a renderer because that would allow us to clear, you know? Ah, geez. And there's not like a global state really of like what color is currently present at the given coordinates. And I could do that by iterating through this array, but I feel like by the time I implement that, I should have just implemented a renderer and like actual tiles, you know? Which makes this kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're making Minecraft. I think that was pretty optimistic. Yeah, what do we set the player at too? What is the player? Oh yeah, he's 64 by 64. Let's make him smaller. Looks kind of ridiculous as a big boy. So yeah, it's like this is really cool. He's moving really fast, you know. Um, I wonder if we can lower that speed to 3. That might be a more reasonable speed at which a player might run. Even that's a little fast, huh? I mean, I made a really awful art program, so there's that. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use a renderer. All right, well then let me go research that, or maybe I'll just do it next time I hop on and program. But I think I'm going to leave it at here for now. Um, Hop off. go do something else and maybe come back later tonight. So, thanks. Bye.